Hey everyone, today we're cruising down the stunning Coral Coast from Geraldton to Cervantes, soaking in breathtaking coastal views, searching for sea lions and making the most of our final night in our trusty camper van, Bonnie.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we came to the HMAS Sydney Memorial. So the monument commemorates the 645 men who died when the HMAS Sydney was sunk in 1941.
And here it says no trace was found of the HMAS Sydney and her crew. That's from 2011, but I think in 2008 they found it.
So this memorial comprises many symbolic elements expressing the tragic loss of HMAS Sydney. The precinct is based on a circular plan symbolising totality, wholeness, infinity, eternity. It is approached by a path curving upwards, forming a ceremonial entrance ramp to the dedicated area. So there is a wall of remembrance, which is obviously this wall here with all the names. The sanctuary is the centerpiece and it's inspirational heart of the entire complex. It consists of 7 pillars testifying to the national significance and intention of this memorial. There's a dome.
The dome is right there.
Representing those lost. The concept was inspired by the incident which took place when a flock of silver gulls swooped over the assembled crowd. Yeah, the seagulls on it. Traditionally, the seagull personified the souls of lost sailors, and in this context, these elemental symbols form a link with the men of the HMAS Sydney, as the spirits flying free between water and sky.
You know what that is? It's like the front of the ship.
Ah, huh.
Yeah, can you see it now?
Yeah.
This must be the highest place in Geraldton.
Yeah.
You can see everything from here. Yeah.
This fountain is the pool of remembrance, and it's the final element of the memorial. It is a circle within the circle of the original memorial, which symbolises the circle of life and death. It commemorates the finding of HMAS Sydney on March 16, 2008.
And that must be the corner where it was found.
So the pool is close by the waiting woman who wakes no more. Now she watches over her loved ones eternally at rest. Her gaze lingers along the exact compass bearing to the ship as it would. Her gaze lingers along the exact compass bearing to the ship, and she was placed here before the site of the ship was known.
Now we're at the Esplanade, and apparently just in front of the Esplanade, which is at the end of this path, there's a seal rock.
Like with seals on it.
Yeah, with seal or sea lion.
Welcome to the Esplanade. Sea lions swim and lounge here.
Any sea lions on that rock?
I can see something on it. I don't know if it's just birds.
There's the rock just there.
That looks like we can go up there to view.
Yep.
Viewing platform. Oh, it's like a quiz. Ready? Don't look. Ready?
I guess.
I'm going to quiz you.
Alright.
Do you see this number?
Nah.
The number of ships that dock at Geraldton Port each year.
400.
You saw the number. 400. The length of the railway jetty, which was demolished during the 1950s.
2 kilometers. What?
2 meters. The year Geraldton's first jetty
1986.
was built.
Oh, pretty close.
The year that HMAS Sydney visited Geraldton.
Oh, 41. Oh, 41. Oh, 41. I'll say 41. How was that?
Fun, I guess.
Any sea lions?
I don't think so. I think they're all just birds.
Sometimes they just lay there.
Here's what you wanted to know. Sea lion or seal, what's the difference? Sea lions are much larger than seals. They also have visible ear flaps. Seals just have ear holes. They use their long foreflippers to swim and walk on all fours on land. Seals aren't normally found in this part of Australia.
No sea lions here today. But we'll still go to a lookout and see. Get a better look.
closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million
Oh, that's the memorial just up there.
Yeah, actually pretty up high. So after having a little look around Geraldton and some historic sites, we're going to start making our way back down south. We're going to go to Greeno and see the leaning tree. Then we're going to go down to Dongara and then finish up in Jurien Bay.
The leaning tree of Greeno.
Well, I think that's like the main one. There's also a few others. So there's that one up there, a few over there. Those across the road too.
Yep.
And it's a big tourist thing because there's a whole big busload.
Yeah, just came to look at it.
Yeah, just on the side of the highway.
There's the bus in front of us.
And see, there's a photo sign. It is more than one tree. The leaning trees of Greeno belong to a native Western Australian species. It's a river gum. The characteristic lean is caused by constant strong southerly winds.
Just on the side of the highway.
A few that we drove past back there.
And the one just over there.
That way too.
There. Interesting, eh? Nature. Yeah, all of those.
So we've arrived at Ellendale Pool.
Mm-hmm.
And just listen. Not the flies. Listen to the other
Nature.
stuff. Amoebic meningitis. When the temperature of this water exceeds 24 degrees Celsius, the water may contain that stuff.
Maybe we won't swim here.
Maybe not. Quite nice. Like that water with those big cliffs.
Someone's in the water.
There's fish. There's little tiny ones and there's also slightly bigger ones as well. Lots of people camping here as well.
Yeah, it looks like this is like a freedom camp. I don't know if you have to pay or not. Maybe not.
It's quite a nice place.
You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be.
So driving through Greeno, there's heaps and heaps of wind turbines. This is Walkaway Wind Farm. So there's heaps and heaps of huge turbines.
There's 54 of them.
So is that big one there the size of all
Yeah.
those ones?
It's one of the blades.
Wow. Get a bit closer.
That's just one blade.
So that is up there.
Yep.
Wow.
They're big?
Doesn't look that big when it's up there, does it?
Yeah.
Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it. Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing, panting. I'm so lit. Like lilies you open, the fragrance goes to my head, my darling. I get everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those words.
We are at Port Denison Marina and we have some fish and chips and oysters.
Yep. Just parked at the car park. Lunch with a view. Pretty good.
Quite salty. Good.
You like it? We just parked up here at the marina.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Just gonna take a quick walk and then we'll make our way to Jurien Bay.
Yep. We've arrived in Jurien Bay.
Yep.
And what's here?
Well, parking. A lot of parking. Yeah.
Yep. So today we are on a mission to find some sea lions
In the wild.
in the wild.
You have a higher chance to see them if you're on a tour.
Yep.
But I want to try and see if we can find them in the wild
Yeah.
without doing the tour.
Yep. So we've come to Jurien Bay. We went to the visitor centre to ask like the best places to go, and they've told us to go back to Greenhead.
Yep.
So we're going
30 minutes
back
north.
up north that way, and then we'll come back to Jurien Bay to spend the night.
Okay, attempt 1 of finding sea lions.
We are at Milligans Island at Greenhead. I assume they'd be out on those rocks.
Yep, to be on the rocks.
If they're there.
Are they there?
I don't know, not that I can see.
Still some cool rocks. Maybe not here. No sea lions here. Alright, we'll go to the next spot.
Which is what? Can you remember?
Point Louise.
Oh yeah.
See you there.
Attempt number 2.
Yep,
We are at,
Point Louise.
yes.
Even if we don't find a seal, this is still a pretty nice spot.
Yeah, it is. Really pretty.
Yep. Very blue water. Sea lions, where are you? Hello? This is a cool spot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be seals, but I'm okay with that.
Yep. Water is so clear here.
Yeah.
Look at that colour.
Mostly off track and under attack, so we've earned it. Yeah, we've stayed loyal to each other. Now everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. Everything that has been.
So, how's our second attempt?
No sea lions, but it's very nice here.
Very nice view here.
Yeah. Beautiful rock formations.
Yep.
Nice, clear waters, beautiful colour. Oh, hello, hole. Look,
Oh, straight through.
I know, see? I don't know how I feel like standing on this.
How did that happen?
Oh, big hole. I could fall through that, that's a big one.
How did that happen?
Erosion.
Whoa. Standing on thin ice there.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just seems like the perfect spot for a sea lion. But they're not here.
yeah. So there's a little path there. Oh, that's where we walked, wasn't it? Little path.
Nah, we walk on this
Oh.
one. We walk
Wow.
on this one.
Let's go this way.
No, we can go this way.
All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it.
Third attempt, 3 bays walkway. What 3 bays are there?
Well, there's 5 actually.
5 bays.
South Bay, Hunters Bay, Dynamite Bay, Rocky Bay, Anchorage Bay. I think we're going to mainly just be at Dynamite Bay.
Yep.
Looking up there.
What does it say about the sea lions?
Australian seed line with pup. All rocks and islands in the marine park are island nature reserves, with some of them providing breeding and haul-out sites for Australian sea lions. It's a blue tongue. It's alive. Oh, see, it's alive.
Another one.
Yep, just there.
Larger ain't bolder, and wiser ain't older. Just hold on to what you believe in. Under bridges and heavy rocks, we keep on dancing. Yes, we've traveled far, seen so many docks.
That was our last sea lion spotting place of the day. We'll be going to Hangover Bay tomorrow to have a look there. So there's still a little bit of hope left,
Yeah.
but no luck today.
They're harder to find than you think.
Well, I don't think they're hard to find. I think it's just finding the right spot.
I think it's another one of those things, if you find one, they'll
You'll-
keep popping up.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna end the night here.
Yep. Oh, we're in Cervantes now.
Yeah, and then
Oh, I thought, oh no, it is our last night in Bonnie in the van.
Yep, it's our last night in Bonnie. And yeah, tomorrow we'll drop her off. Yeah, look at a few more things before we head back to Perth.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we have our last chance to find a sea lion. We will keep you updated.
Yes.
All right. It's too windy.
Peace.
We're gonna go. Bye. Ma. Look at Maddie with the big backpack. It's like half the size of it.
Oh no, that was not a very aesthetic.
What?
It's blue. It's blue. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, just finished our lunch.
Nah.
How do we get back? Over this way?
No, is it? There's a path that way.
Huh?
I guess maybe
up that way?
I don't know. Maybe that way. I don't know.
So
Turn
that
left onto Greenhead Road.
so that was our
In 400 metres.
oh my god.